Howdy folks, it's Sage of the Hunting Gear Guy. Today I wanted to show you guys the iTarget system. This is kind of different from what I usually do. I'm usually doing like hunting stuff, or at least stuff that you could use for hunting. This is not so much. I'm getting into 3-gun and I wanted to practice my pistol. And there's really two ways of doing that. You can, there's a bunch of ways of doing that. You can go to the range and blaze away with live ammo. That gets kind of expensive. You can dry fire. The problem I had with dry fire is, now this pistol here has no magazine in it, and I can verify that the chamber is empty. The problem with dry fire is that as you're drawing, you pull up, you press on target, and you pull the trigger, and it feels like, oh yeah, that shot was on, and you rush yourself and you go faster and faster, and there's not really a way of backing yourself up, right? So this system is designed to kind of help you with accuracy, and I've been using it for drawing and that kind of thing. So not really much. We've got like a plastic platform kind of a thing, a target, and we've got this little laser here. Now this guy, as the striker hits the back of this quote-unquote bullet, which is like a machined brass deal with some O-rings on it, what it'll do is start up that laser. I don't know if you can see that there, but that firing pin hits the back of this bullet, and that causes it to fire. It doesn't actually have an extractor or anything on the back there, so you just keep racking your pistol if you need to, and it won't come up. It just stays in there. So far, I haven't really been doing much. Here's our bullet. Let's go ahead and throw that in my F&S 9 long, and I can see this back. So this would be pretty boring, right? Oh, I saw the light. I can't remember what number it was on or whatever. Oh, that was a 9 or something like that. Really boring, right? Now the idea here is that you can use just a regular smartphone, and here, let's go ahead and pop up that app. There's the iTarget Pro app. I'm just going to go ahead and pull that guy up, and it gives you warnings. Make sure that there's no ammo around, that kind of thing. I'm going to let it use photos and pictures, which, you know, makes sense. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of slide it in the bottom of this thing here. That's going to hold it in place. I'm going to move it so it's got a good view of the target, so the camera does there. And then you kind of move around this circle until you've got a target. I'm going to need to move it a little bit more here. And there we go. So I've just calibrated the target on there. So you just drag a circle there, and now what's going to happen as I shoot at that target? Try again. Go. There we go. As I shoot at that target, come on. It might be too bright. Let's try this way. Ah, there it goes. It's actually detecting those shots. So the idea is now that you can fire on your target, and it'll detect where that shot was. The other thing you can see here is a little bit of a trace from the laser. So if you keep your hand really steady, there won't be much of a trace. But if you're really jerking the trigger as you pull, you'll see the laser move as you're pulling the trigger there. Now, the thing that I really like is that you can draw from a holster. You can't see this here, but just imagine I've got my pistol in my holster here, and you can time yourself out, draw, and pull the trigger and see what you're like. Now you're actually holding yourself accountable to some accuracy as you draw. So I can pull it in place there, and I can actually see where I'm doing. So this, I actually found this. My buddy had one, and let's just zoom in on this phone as we go along here. My buddy had one of these, and man, I loved it. Another one of my friends has the Mantis X. If you want to see the review on that, check out the MMAT channel. But this thing is like really interesting because it's got that accuracy component in there as well as like a good trigger press, right? So you need kind of both to do well. There we go. This is like obviously too close, but I'm in my office here, so I'm just kind of showing you guys how it works. And that's generally it. So it will do a great job at showing where your laser's moving, and show you potentially like where your hits are off. And kind of a neat system. They're right around $100, and the app is free. I think most of the hard cost for these guys is in these laser bullets, just machining something out to match like a 9mm or 40, or they've got them for 223 and that thing is that kind of thing as well. Again, for me, I wanted to up my pistol game, so I wanted something that I could practice at home and get some good dry fire practice with, and potentially work on some of my grip and trigger presses, and both of those are doing a really good job of being tested here. So again, that's the iTarget Pro, kind of an interesting pistol training kind of an add-on to your repertoire, and a lot of fun to try out. So I'll pop in with a more complete review sometime in the future, where I've had some time to actually run this thing through its paces. But so far so good. Thanks for watching. Sorry guys, I almost forgot one thing. To get that round out, I mean, it's not going to rack out as you rack the pistol here. Just to get it out, you'll have to lock your pistol open, and then like I just grab a pencil or something like that that's not going to mark the barrel, and I'm just going to pop that bullet out. Oh, that was interesting. So there's that bullet, that laser marker there, and make sure I get that pencil out of there too. That'd be bad, right? But there we go.